Hey guys, see the logo? It's raining outside, so this is what I look like today. I'll show you guys. Raining. So, oh my god, I had so many downloads, so much. It's almost like just because I did a video, now it's like, okay, you want to work, you want downloads, we'll give you downloads. Okay, I just got cut off because I was watching YouTube and then it just like started playing when I turned my car on. But what is happening, what works is to have one full clip. That's why, and then I can just like upload it to YouTube. That's why these clips, these videos are working. Hopefully this one will combine if I keep it small. And yeah, so we are Earth Healer Movement here, people. Earth Healer Movement. This is merch. Cop the merch, as they say. As they say, cop the merch. Where am I even going? I don't know. Spirit, lead the way. This is a spiritual channel where I'm channeling messages from Spirit. And that's kind of funny. Thank you, Spirit, for that little play on words. So the channeled messages that I was getting was about deprogramming the programming of society. That's a long-winded discussion. I just wrote like for an hour about that in my notes. I'm filming on my phone, so I really wish I could read the notes as I'm talking. But yeah, that's a little difficult. It's not gonna work. So let's see. What do I look like under these glasses today? You never know. But the sun's in my eyes. Okay, so yeah, it's always McDonald's iced tea, first place of the day, unless I'm just gonna be at home, which I do that once in a while, but I do like to get out into nature and outside and just like go. It makes me feel like my mind is able to breathe, to able to escape and not be confined. Like conformity is what it's all about. Like that's what the deprogramming of conformity. So it's like that's how you're deprogramming yourself. You're getting out. I'm just hearing this like not sitting in the office eating lunch, but you're getting outside is important. We're not thinking about money and like not having the money or whatever. You can sit in your car or like move across to a spot. It's urgent. You see that? Did you hear that? It's urgent that we can to deprogram. Oh God, I wish that I could just read what I wrote. It was so amazing. I really don't have you know when you spend an hour on a project and then you don't want to like spend a whole nother hour redoing it because it's not going to be the same. That's how I feel. But what good does it do, like, sitting in my notes, you know? Like, maybe I can, like, print it out and, like, read it. Since I got my printer to work, I got a new printer with, okay, if you're gonna buy a printer, make sure you get the protection plan. Walmart has a protection plan. I bought a more expensive printer, not the $29 printer from, like, Black Friday, or, like, what do they call them, rollbacks at Walmart, because they're the low price leader, so you can buy the same exact products at a lower price if you go to Walmart. I know, I'm hearing big box stores and, like, all this feedback, but I'm hearing efficiency. We're all trying to be more efficient. Yeah, we cannot let them take over. We cannot let them monopolize the market and, like, cut out all these, like, yeah, I'm hearing, like, Fashion Nova, Shein, like, these the fast fashion concepts where so much to talk about, isn't there? The fast fashion is just like I'm hearing conglomerate. And I'm also, it's like you're taking all these, like, little designs everywhere from little people from, like, small businesses. These brilliant ideas and concepts that these little businesses are taking or creating, inspirational ideas that they created and worked hard and spent their money on, and it's their passion. Just grabbing all of these miracles of passion, that's what I'm hearing, and stealing it. Stealing the designs and simplifying it and mass producing. So, and now I'm getting, like, all these, like, you know, manufacturers in China and, like, the whole Amazon thing, and just, like, when people take their products, their inventions, their ideas, and, you know, I'm hearing patents, but you can tweak it and change it to manipulate it, and, you know, this is what they're teaching. And it's really like stepping on people's toes. Hopefully, I have to stop this message. Oh wait, well, I'll just go through because I want this to be downloaded to YouTube, so just bear with me. Hello, good morning. Is it morning? It's afternoon.
Will you be using your mobile app today?
No.
What can I get started for you?
I'll get just a large unsweet iced tea.
You got it?
And a large high C orange.
You got it?
That's all.
First one up.
Thank you. It's for my son, the high C orange. My kids don't like soda because okay. So I have not been spiritual, like, per se, because I didn't know. But I always have been, like, this free thinker and this, like, different thinker, okay? So I knew that juices, so I was a nutritional consultant as well, so I'm certified in that. So hold on, I won't forget. Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh shoot, I need to use my card. What do you think about my sweatshirt?
It's pretty cool.
You like it?
I have socks like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I designed it. It's my company.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's Earth Healer Movement. All right. I've never done that before, but whatever.
Hello.
Hi.
This is lot pricing.
Great. Thank
This
you.
is our
Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay, so a little promotion. Oh my god. He was like, I have socks like that. Okay, so it's not like it's some like amazing design, really. I mean, what design really is amazing? I mean, come on. It's just, like the Supreme, like, the brand, like Supreme, like the red rectangle and the white lettering, just like on the, it's like, okay, so, oh shoot, where am I going? Yeah, I have to figure out, like, where am I going? I need to get something to eat. And I literally don't have any money, so I just have a little bit. I don't know. I needed to do my son's room. And there's money coming in. It was supposed to come in today or yesterday. Probably today. But it didn't. So I have a little bit. But I know it's just gonna come in. Like, it could have already came in. So it's like living paycheck to paycheck is not fun. I really needed to do DoorDash, but I cannot do that right now because I need to focus on what I'm being told from Spirit to focus on. And that is, well, okay, first of all, my daughter, I did forget what I was saying, huh? No, I did remember. I don't even know what I'm going to eat. Okay, so I am all over the place as usual, but okay, so just bear with me because these are nuggets of special information, right? Okay, I'm feeling like a little young spirited today. Okay, so you do have to pay for the images, like for commercial use, to put on products and sell them. So there is an investment that you're putting into a business with clothing, of course, or any kind of merchandise. You need to pay every month for the website, for the e-commerce platform where people can actually purchase your products. And I haven't been promoting my products much at all. And I haven't been selling my products at all. So it's a slow start for the merch part of my business, but that's neither here nor there. So that's not the point of this. Well, I need to I just have like this, I just say whatever's on my mind. So I don't know if that's spirit talking or just me talking sometimes, but so yes, so DoorDash, like I do have to make money in order to survive. And so that's like a balancing act. Trying to listen to spirit, this 5D realm, and mixing it with this 3D realm. It's like the collision of two worlds. And that's what I'm facing on this twin flame journey. It's like the society and the spiritual collision where that meets, where the rubber meets the road is what I'm hearing. So it's a battle. You know, the relationships when they're soul connections from spirit and then not accepted by society. It's like it creates an irritation and a eruption of emotions for everybody involved because of these beliefs. Okay. Oh my God, I'm getting bombarded with downloads as I'm talking. It's just like everything is combining in this message. Everything is combining these things that I've been like, all these downloads are just, it's literally like a downpour, like a rain. It's like raining. It's like raining cats and dogs, downpouring these messages into my consciousness right now. And I'm seeing like a rainbow. Oh my God, I've seen rainbows. I saw a rainbow yesterday. I don't know if there's one right now, but okay. So have you ever, it's like, I'm gonna try to explain to you guys a little bit what this is like. Now I'm getting a ton of images of what this is like. It's like a slumber party when a bunch of little girls are like wanting to tell you something or ask you something. And it's like, whoa, wait, one at a time. Like, I'm hungry, I have to go to the bathroom, I want more cake, is there any more pizza left, like I want Parmesan, like literally, like I want ranch, she spilled on my t-shirt, and like literally everybody's saying everything at once. And the lights go out. Like, and you're like trying to find a candle and trying to find a match or whatever, lighter, and you're trying to like keep the peace. And but it's not only that, it's like you have to, then somebody calls you, like let's say you're a woman and your husband calls you and is saying that they can't find the milk and the frosting that you asked for the cake, and the this and the that, and this is all going on at the same time in your head, and you're one person, and then you say, I am going out of my mind crazy right now, and I can't really even think to talk to you. And then they say, well, what's going on over there? Because they can hear your voice being like drowned out by chaos, and the tone of your voice is like saying it all. And then they want you to explain what's happening, and you're like, where do I even start? But it's more complex than that, because it's almost like somebody that's never seen a slumber party, doesn't know what it is, doesn't even know what children are like, doesn't understand what words you're talking about. It doesn't understand nothing that you're saying makes any sense to them, and you have to explain every single little word that you're saying, what it means, what is ranch, what is like literally this what it's like. If you even followed what I'm saying, it's like this jumbled up stuff that you have to try. It's like jewelry that's all like tangled together, and with your words you're untangling the jewelry by explaining it. And it gets almost like it hurts to explain it all. Like, if you explained it all and then you realize that the phone cut off, so you literally explained it all to him, and then you realize that the phone wasn't even working, and he called back while you're talking, you just finished what you were talking an hour later. You can't even talk because there's all these like little kids still right around you. The lights are still off. The candle, you have to light. It's literally a disaster. That's kind of like the frustrations of this world at times, my world at times. So you learn to be calm in those situations and do your best to deal with the situation, because being flustered and being like chaotic as well isn't going to help the situation. You realize that you're the leader and you're in charge, and nobody knows what they're doing but you. And you're the one that has to, even though you don't want to be, you're the one in charge. You're the one that has to clear up the mess and lessen the confusion to make sure that your mind is clear and your mind isn't cluttered, and that you aren't thrown into this chaos. Thank you, Spirit. And these messages that I'm getting is like explaining a foreign object to somebody when you just see it clearly and you know what it is, but you have to use the words to explain it all. When you're just getting a flash in your mind of an experience that you had, like I've had that not that exact experience, but we can all picture what that is, right? It's a familiar type of experience that I'm sure many of us have had, where it's not exactly, but it's relatable, right? So yeah, so you have to try to it's a simple flash of a concept, and there's multiple flashes of these, and then to try to explain all of them, you have to organize your thoughts. You have to organize in a split second, what are you going to talk about first? And it's all just going to come out. You're all just, and then you're going to get interrupted with more words and thoughts, and you're going to have to organize it all for your audience. And you do that in a split second, like with your husband on the phone. you can put them on hold, but they're going to want to know what it is. What is it? What is it? What's going on? So, and it helps to be in this state of like the subconscious, so it just flows naturally, and I don't have to stress about it. I don't have to think about it. It just flows, and that's how it works. So in that state of chaos, you go into a survival mode, and you just need to, you prioritize things according to this spiritual realm. That's what I'm hearing. So you know exactly what to do, because you know you need to be calm. I'm still referencing this slumber party example. So, you know, answer the phone. They can hear, your husband can hear everything going on. You're like, okay, babe, something really crazy is going on right now. So, I need to handle some things. And, you know, just stay on the phone if you want, or call me back. I can't really talk right now, you know? And it's like, I'm trying to find the matches at this moment. There's no lights. I'm trying to get these kids calmed down. And as you're searching for the matches, you know, it's like, that's what you're doing. And you're just, you don't have, you can't be like in this societal world, like in that moment. You can't like get upset and like frustrated and like get emotional and like purge your like insecurities or your can't have like people feeling sorry for you and like comforting you, and like, no, you have to take charge of the situation. You're the leader. You don't have time for that stuff, that crap. That's what I'm hearing. You're focused, you're determined, you know the goal, you have a purpose, you have a mission of peace. That is beautiful, Spirit. Beautiful. You have a purpose of peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. And love and joy. You want the kids to be happy and have fun. And not be scared. And not be hungry. And not want to go home. And not want to call their mom or dad or whatever. And you want them to, you want the vision of what you had for this party to be, you want it to actualize. You don't want all these negative interferences to ruin the moment. I don't know why I'm hearing the Eminem song, The Opportunity. You have one chance, one opportunity. It's the movement, it's the moment. We got to make this work. We can't diverge from this path. I'm hearing it's the music, it's the moment. I just keep hearing the lyrics of the Eminem song. You gotta never let it go. I want that to be the theme song for this movement. It's like, one day. One day. Oh my God, I felt like I was gonna cry right now. Maybe it's because I took my glasses off and it's like sunny. But it's like I had a vision of like I'm meeting Eminem, and he's like, you know, giving us this song for this movement, like fueling the fire. Oh my God, I'm getting like a vision of, okay, jet propulsion, the compulsion of propulsion. I sent a message to this. Somebody wanted to know what to explain the physics behind this guy that was jumping into a river, this big guy, and then this kid like threw a ball, like a football, to the guy too late to catch it, and it caught the impact of the water shooting back up, and it propelled this football way up into the air like a rocket. So it was the compulsion of propulsion. That's what I got. Rocket compulsion was a message that I received when I read that. So I looked it up to just get like to copy and paste something to give to them. And then I got propulsion. So it was combined, the compulsion and the propulsion together. It wasn't just one or the other, it was both. So if you looked up, you wouldn't be able to find it easily. You needed those two words in order to piece it together. So it would take like an expert or somebody really knowledgeable about that subject to find it. That's probably why they were asking. So I'm getting like so many downloads from Spirit. I am so connected. I am so, like, it's on such a high level that this really needs to go somewhere in order for these like important pieces of information to be found. Somebody has to listen to me at some point in time. It's like, this is so high level and so extreme is what I'm hearing, that I'm hearing if you snooze, you lose. It's like the longer that this takes, the worse off humanity is. It's like, I'm just trying to offer my services here. I'm not even charging money. I know that there's like techniques in business where like if you charge money, like people will listen to you more, and like it's something that I even considered, but then I don't want people to think that I'm trying to make money off of this. So it's like a catch-22. It's like, what do you do? What do you do when you have the world's secrets at your fingertips and you want to give it and nobody wants to receive it? And I'm not saying nobody, because I know I have like true-hearted, devoted people here. And I do have followers, quite a few followers, but it's like this thing needs to grow and keep growing and growing and growing like it was in the beginning. And so we need to create that splash, the compulsion for propulsion. So you guys are the need to create the compulsion. Or I do. We all do. So this can skyrocket. So what it is like if we all like dive in deep with, you know, like liking, clicking the thumbs up button, sharing, commenting, create the compulsion for propulsion. Okay, I told you guys that I wasn't gonna forget when I got my drink. What was I talking about? Shoot. This is literally a spiritual thing. Okay, my mom used to say that, like, when I was younger, like, people would think that I was, like, an airhead because this kind of stuff would happen. Like, where I'm in this, like, 5D realm, like, talking with spirit, like, in my fantasy world, in my thoughts, in my dreams, in my dream world, into my fantasy world, whatever you want to call it, your focus is on that realm. So it's like spiritual, it's fantasy, it's imagination. Not to say that isn't true, but it's like you're not in this reality. You're in a dream state. You're in a different that's my tire pressure sensor fault. It's been going off. It's fine. So oh my god, this video is so crazy. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't have an ego like that. This is just the truth. The truth. Okay, so yes, my nails are all broken. My nails like went down super low, so I just decided to like cut them all off, and it's healing, it's growing. So like I was in pain for so long, so I'm just letting it be and grow out and like look like whatever. Now is not a time for vanity. I have bug bites on my ankle that are itchy. I had all these like wounds. This is like the wound, like I don't know if you can see it, but it's like healing. It's pretty much healed now. But it was a bloody mess like a week and a half ago. Falling down a cement hill. My knee is like super scabbed up. It's still, I can't like put pressure down on my knees, like kneeling down on the ground or even like hopping on my bed. It's like I had to not use my knees, or my elbow was all scratched up. I think my elbow wasn't that bad, so it's like pretty much fine now. So I've been going through these like healing my wounds and healing my illness from like being sick with COVID and with a non-COVID type of similar thing. And so it's just like the uncomfortability of it all is just like, you have to accept it. Any kind of uncomfortability, you have to accept it and flow with it with ease. With just like you accept it for what it is and you get through it. You have no other choice. A bug bit you and it itches. So you have to deal with it. You got sick, so you have to just deal with it. You know that you're not going to instantly be cured. That's not how life works. So you go with it. Your nail breaks way down. You have to just deal with it. You can't put more nails on. You can't do it. You just deal with it and you live with it. And you smile and you go about your day. And it may hurt, but you're just like, okay, this too shall pass. There's ebbs and flows. There's seasons. Okay, now I remember one thing that I was going to tell you guys about was that my daughter is on a trip. Her boyfriend's family paid for her to go on vacation with them to Mexico. So I allowed her to go. They've been dating a while. This is a nice family, a nice kid, and like my daughter, I trust my daughter. I raised my daughter right. And, she knows that the choices that she makes can affect, the rest. She knows she's a smart kid. She's almost 18. In June, she'll be 18. So it's like, she drives. She's been driving. So, it's, you have to make decisions on an individualized basis. You can't have preconceived notions about how things should be and what things should be like, and there's emotions. People have emotions. They have spiritual things going on. People need to be their own people. We can't baby our kids, once they turn into their teenage years, when they want to rebel against you, that's a sign that you need to give them more freedom of choice. You can't constrain and conform teenagers. They're going to rebel against you even harder. So it's like all of this is talking about conformity. So Spirit runs the show. I don't run the show. This conversation is run by Spirit. It's like I'm getting some kind of bumper sticker or powered by Spirit. This vehicle is powered by Spirit. Oh my gosh. That car has a broken windshield. That just hit me. I feel things, you guys. I felt the impact of that car being shattered, the window being shattered. Wow. Okay. I don't want to be too dramatic. But, alright, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop and regroup. Okay, so... Alright. I'm seeing the word serenity. And I just forgot what the other word was. It said yoga. I don't know. So I'm trying to calm myself down. Or Spirit is trying to calm me down. just relax and calm down and like stop, like that I'm already in the flow of this, so I can just like stop. Spirit took me here. Have you ever like been driving and then just like ended up somewhere and you're like, how did I get here? You just went with your intuition. That's what happened. So like you could be like talking to somebody in the car, like a friend or something, and then you're just like at your destination or at whatever. Okay, so to continue this, I have to like be reminded of like what was I talking about now? The conformity. I'm getting conformity. Reprogramming of society and the words that I wrote down. Okay, so let me try to think about what I wrote this morning. So, okay, so I did have this message with this guy, this tarot reader that I really like. I really enjoy his messages. I have a connection. I felt a connection with him. Like his presence, his soul, his aura is just very peaceful and enjoyable to me. So he had wrote that he had an epiphany about us killing rodents in traps and how it's not their fault. They're just looking for food and we're just killing them, like slaughtering them. Those weren't his words, but mine. And it's really sad, you know? It's like, and then I took it a step further and, you know, I responded to him and I just like took it further to make him understand that like I know where he's coming from, that those are the types of really deep thoughts that I have about a lot of different things, and that the feedback that he was getting wasn't really like on his level. And I just wanted to show him, because I don't really respond to people that much, and so I just wanted to show him that there's somebody that's out there that really understands what he's talking about. Spiritual confirmation. Oh my gosh. And so, you know, like we can be made to believe that we're silly for thinking such things by society. And that, like, you know, if somebody would say like, well, do you want, you know, rodents in your house? I mean, like, you know, but the philosophical way of thinking, and I just got that word coming out, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but is, you know, what's to say one life is more important than another? You know, it's the same with like us eating meats, different types of meats. Like, what's to say one animal's life is more important than another? Like, our society is telling us that we can eat these animals, but we can't eat these animals. You're a horrible person if you eat these animals, but it's okay to eat these animals. And different societies are different. When you go to one society, you go travel overseas. That's what the importance of travel is all about, is to see different people's viewpoints and different people's perspectives. And then to have racism against different societies' beliefs is wrong. And it's like, what's to say one person's society is wrong over another person's society? And it's just this whole big like problem that we have. And it's like, we're never going to get along when we all have these societal viewpoints that contradict one another, and we're trying to control everybody to think the way that we want them to think and to do what we want them to do. Certain cultures, they throw things on the floor, like in their kitchen and stuff, and just have maids like clean it up. And like, this is in like third world countries and stuff, or I don't even know where I read that from, but not in America. And there's so many different things that people do. I just got a vision of something that I think is really disgusting, that I don't even want to talk about, that people do in a culture. Do I have to? Do I have to? Spirit. Okay, so just trigger warning. This is really disgusting. So I think it's the Vietnamese culture. I'm not sure. I didn't witness it like in the Americanized Vietnamese, so I'm just like putting it out there. It's an Asian culture. I think it was I don't know, but like, okay, imagine women working out on the fields, the rice fields, and they have the yak, the big yak, you know, the animal, and they're like helping them push the rice, these like, I'm just seeing all this. I don't even know about the like that part. I'm just seeing all this, like it's like a metal tray with like mesh, and it's like sifting the rice fields. Like this yak is like, there's like ropes that are like pulling this thing to collect the rice to get it out of the water. It's like a watery field, and that's how they grow rice. And I don't know if the rice collects at the top of the water, so it's like a sifter and it's collecting the rice. And they use these big yaks to wade through the water because they're nice and strong, muscular creatures. And then the women have these like like high thigh water boots that are walking alongside of these yaks and making sure that everything's going correctly. Okay, so the thing that I was remembering was the fact that they could have children on their back. Like I just got on their back because I was thinking, like, how could the kids be there with them in the water, because they're too young, okay, to be in the water like that. Like, they can't walk alongside or have tall boots, whatever. So on their back, like say like a papoose type of thing. I don't know what you call it. That's what they call it in like the Native American culture. But like these carriers for the children. So when they had runny noses and stuff like that, they would, oh my God, this is so gross. I'm so sensitive to things like this. They would suck the nose. Oh my God. They would suck the nose of the kids and spit it out. Oh my God. Because they don't have tissues and stuff to blow their nose. Oh my God. It's so disgusting. But it's like when you see the circumstances and you know that that's how life was back then, it still could be like that today. And it's like you understand where it came from and what the sacrifice was to make sure that the kids were happy. That goes back to this whole conversation about, you know, the slumber party and like making the kids happy and like focusing on your job and what you need to do and your purpose and all that and doing what it takes. So I'm getting cold right now, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm not suffering. Okay. And I do need to eat something and I'm not sure what to eat.